Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, Bitcoin didn't manage to break the neckline right here. We got a rejection. We came below the 50 moving average on the 4-hour time frame right here, and we right now backtested the former resistance from this descending broadening channel as support, and right now we're basically trading between the 50 moving average on the 4-hour time frame and that level of support, which was the former resistance of that descending channel. We are going to have a look at that in today's video, guys. What can we expect with Bitcoin in the immediate short-term time frame? But in today's video, we are also going to have a look at the altcoins, because we are seeing some interesting signs of a potential altcoin bounce coming up right here in this chart. We can spot for breakouts very soon, and we are also going to have a look at a altcoin chart, check whether we are also seeing the signals there for a potential bounce. And we're also going to have a quick talk about what's going on with the traders, the funding rates, and so on. So guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. Right now, let's jump into Bitcoin. But before we are zooming in on Bitcoin, guys, make sure to scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button. That is very much appreciated. Now let's get to it. So yesterday I've been talking about, guys, that we could be seeing a inverse head and shoulders pattern with the left shoulder right here, head in the middle, right shoulder right there. However, it still can be formed if we were to get another test right here of the neckline. This pattern is not yet invalidated by the price action that we are seeing right now. Like I've mentioned in yesterday's video, if we were to get a rejection from the neckline, the first level that I'm watching was the 50 moving average on the 4-hour time frame right here. And if we were to lose that level, then I'm watching the former resistance of this descending broadening wedge or broadening channel as potential support. So far, Bitcoin is getting a bounce from this level, a small bounce, and that could potentially mean that we are forming a higher low right here and eventually going to go back to the neckline. Generally, I have to say that I still like or favor the slightly more bullish scenario right here, especially when I'm seeing the funding rates continue to decline. So we already had negative funding rates for some time, but right now we can already see that those negative funding rates are actually increasing in the negative aspect, showing us that more and more people right now are trying to short Bitcoin. And yeah, I think that generally is a bullish sign for Bitcoin. So guys, that is the reason why I'm slightly optimistic right here. Of course, if we were to lose these lows, which is right now at roughly the wick is at $37,000 US. If we were to lose that, then we lose that former resistance of this pattern, which eventually is quite bearish, which could bring Bitcoin back into this green zone right here. However, I think it's still possible to get a bounce right here, another test of this neckline, and eventually to see a breakout, especially when we are seeing the funding rates continue to remain negative, which normally can cause buying pressure. But we are also seeing some bullish signs in different charts. And the first chart I want to bring out is the altcoin chart. So guys, this chart is basically showing us the total market cap of the altcoins out there. And yeah, what we basically can see is that right now we have been touching into a certain support level right here. We got a small fake out to the downside. And with that fake out actually to the downside, we are seeing some bullish divergences. So we are getting a lower low right here in the price, but in the momentum indicators on the daily time frame, we are getting a higher low on the relative strength index, slight higher low right here on Orion's belt, and another higher low on the MACD, showing for a potential bounce right here, which would be bullish for altcoins, especially if we were to get a nice breakout, as you can see right here, if we were to get a nice breakout, then we could be seeing more liquidity going into altcoins. That doesn't mean that the Bitcoin dominance is going to go down. No, this chart is just basically showing us that that we could be seeing a bounce in altcoins very soon, but that could also mean that Bitcoin grows along, or maybe grows even faster than the altcoins. This is just purely a chart which is showing the market cap of the altcoins. So it doesn't tell us whether the liquidity in the crypto markets will be more concentrated in altcoins on Bitcoin. That is important to note. But of course, when we are seeing the signs of a potential bounce in the altcoins, then that is also a bullish sign for Bitcoin, because this chart is basically showing us that when we are seeing that bounce, more and more confidence is entering the markets. And if we have a look, for example, at one of these altcoins, Chainlink against US dollar, then we actually lost an important level right here from this channel. We have to see how a potential bounce could be playing out, but when we have a look at all the momentum indicators right here, guys, we can see that it looks like we could be getting a bounce right here quite soon. So we are setting a lower low in the price, we are setting a higher low in the relative strength index, we are setting a higher low on Orion's belt with a buy signal right here, and we are also setting a higher low on the MACD. So this chart is basically confirming the other chart that we were looking at from the altcoins, that maybe right now it could be a moment that we are going to see a bounce in the altcoins. And still, of course, that doesn't mean that all the altcoins are going to explode. Can also just be a relief rally, so we could be seeing something like this, where we are testing that resistance and eventually still see lower levels. That is definitely possible. However, in the shorter term time frame, it looks like altcoins are setting up for a small bounce, which also, in my opinion, would mean that it would be quite likely for Bitcoin to see something similar, right? It would be weird, especially in these market conditions right now, that altcoins are going to rally and Bitcoin is going to continue to decline. So this is another indicator that we basically can use, showing us that Bitcoin might not be looking so bearish in the shorter term time frame after all, especially combined with the negative funding rate. So guys, this is what I'm watching right now in the Bitcoin chart. If you are interested in trading Bitcoin or trading Chainlink, you can do that on multiple exchanges. As you guys know, I'm mainly recommending the Bybit exchange, and if you sign up using my affiliate link down below this video, you can get an additional bonus of $4,100 and a 10% discount on your fees. You can trade Chainlink with leverage, but also on the spot market if you just want to accumulate. So that is nice from Bybit, that you don't have to only interact with the derivatives side of the exchange, but you can also just use the spot market, which I'm doing frequently as well. So in the recent Bitcoin drop, since we broke below the key moving average on the daily time frame, I've been hedging a lot of my Bitcoin into stable coins over on Bybit. You can separate it also in your stable coins, like you can put a part into US dollar Tether or a part into USDC token. They are offering these different trading pairs, which is very nice. But yeah, if you want to trade with leverage, that these things you can also do over there. Of course, do take in mind that that's for experienced traders. And guys, let me know what you think is going to happen with the crypto markets down below. Do you think Bitcoin is looking bullish right now? What do you think about the altcoins? Do you think the altcoins are setting up for a small bounce right here? I'm very curious what you think, so let me know in the comment section down below. Then okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so, make sure to leave that thumbs up. That is very much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.